I'm back. And I'm really surprised that I was able. How long was that on there? I have to see how long. About 30 minutes. I'm surprised that they even didn't cut me off sooner. Um, you can't cut me off. You can't shut me up. Not me. I mean, and I'm not saying that from an ego perspective. I'm saying that because of the reason I was here and the founding fathers. So if you're coming on and you're seeing this video, please go back to the one before, because this is part 2, because I was cut off, because I'm telling you straight up what the hell happened and how the world became controlled. And this is why, another reason that, please, if you know anybody within high-end finance, you know anybody that you trust within government, that you know is not an informant, or you have anybody that has any sense of power within the United States of America, please send them this video so that they can contact me, because this is why I'm here. I'm here because, and why I've gone through everything that I've gone through, because there is not one spell that they can do to me. Whoever is with me is protected. When I know, and you can, and at some point, if I have people starting to contact me, I'll get some of my people on to talk about how much protection that you have whenever you are with me. And whenever I do know what's going on, because I can jump your ass through a portal. I can make them all. I mean, we can do whatever we have to do, and I have the power to do it. Not to mention, when I'm involved and I know about it, they can't do it. And whenever I'm involved and you're working in a team with me, you're protected. Big time. And nothing that they send and do will hold. In fact, it will reverberate and it will go straight back to them, especially in the frequency that we are in now. I was put here by and made by, well, this body I was made by the IRA. And this body I was originally made by the Irish Mafia. And I've gone toe to toe for 3 years with Venezuela, Colombia, Ireland really is in support. And I believe the only reason that it hasn't happened yet is because everybody hasn't started losing yet. But just wait for October. And I want everyone to know that if you are finding this, and if you are in a current situation, wherever you are, and you want to talk about it, please email me. And I will then email you back, and we'll go through a process of where I will also be screening the situation to figure out the best way to keep you safe, to get the information to me in the beginning, which is how all this works. Because it's run by etherics and it's run by spirit, and it is why the hell I have been through what I have been through, is so I can do this right here in this now. The heads of these governmental departments, the ones that are attempting to stand against the current government, which is a bunch of lies and bullshit, and they know it. The only thing that they don't have is somebody like me explaining to them what the hell is really going on. And once you see it, just like a magic spell, you cannot undo it, which is the reason I'm over here with 1,700 followers only. And the reason that they took my tech, they took and they stripped the etheric body, okay, is why I'm here. It's why I was made. I wasn't made to, and all this happened to me just to prove Saint Sarah. Realize that that is why I proved and why the program was set up as your Leah fail. Because I'm the fail safe. Because once I know, and having walked all of these lines with inside of it, to the extent, I mean, realize that I had to break out of that Saudi Arabian, and I don't even remember his name now because everything was happening so crazy all at once, that died surrounded by 4, and I think this happened in 2022, and that's when Biden put out that it was a nuclear, it was a missile or something. No, it was me, and it's because the guy had the eye of Ra, and the power that he had, he shouldn't have had. And whenever I took back the eye of Ra, that dude died, surrounded by security and whatever. Realize they have no heart, they have no soul, they ain't got no problem putting 20,000 and making a robot to follow them around, which is what the hell, I know one's trapped in that robot right now. I don't know how many with him, but this is what type of stuff they're doing, especially to feminines. They got no problem doing it to women because they know, I mean, it's how they run their country. They know that we have the power and we have the sophistication and we have the network within our etheric bodies, which is why they target us. Not to mention that their whole goal is to come over here and try to marry all of us. Okay? So I wanted just to come back on and say that part, because no weapon formed against shall prosper, and you're talking to the pure ones and the network in order to be able to come on tonight and deliver this message. And it's very important. And if you're hearing this and you know anybody that's in high up corporations, even on a board of directors, that is connected in with good people, or even if you know people who are now attempting to make a name for themselves within legal, within journalism, within, because we'll have leaders, but I mean, if we want to call them leadership, or even a presidential nomination, even a governor nomination, whatever it is, if you know anybody that has those aspirations, understand that it's written and it's part of the inheritances that are being delivered out right now in these times. And those are the people I'm supposed to be talking to, because this is the level of information, and getting this information into the right hands is a career, life, even generational wealth, and a part of the new her story history that will be forever known and written in books forevermore. So if you happen to even know some of these crews that were doing some of this shady shit, because there was a lot of them, especially in California. Have them contact me if they're ready to put their skills to good use and not be infamous, but be truly go down in history or her story as the ones who assisted in breaking it open. I'm still at 0 followers, so I'm hoping that this goes out. If not, I'll come on and tell the message once they chill out. It's out there with all of my knowledge and everything that I've been through in this lifetime, in this body. I'm 127 years old. In this mind. And I command that Saudi Arabia and the lead entities, whoever they are, wherever they are, that are the 8 cogs in this, whatever the hell they set up on the human race, I command that they die. Because when they do, then what happens, the way that they set it up, is that all of that is released and let go from their consciousness, and it won't hit the other 7. It's going to go to those of us now that have the pure DNA count, that ascended this planet, that are purified to hold it so that we can get it back for the people. I love y'all. Good night.